Where is Joss?
Probably
I know.
Malding because she lost League of Legends.
Man, why did she do
Did she
that?
like quit playing fucking Valorant like
No,
and
she's
immediately launch?
Probably.
No, Joss has
Valorant.
always played Valorant.
Yeah, I know that, but was it like she launched Valorant, got upset and left and launched League?
No, because League was open longer. By
Oh.
like 10 whole minutes.
How you feeling?
That was League of Legends.
It was definitely something.
What role did you pick?
Did you feel better playing Sejuani?
I mean, I low-key might have ammonia, so...
Wait, what did you
That's crazy.
That's what League does, honestly.
Wait, what lane did you say you picked?
It's canonical.
I
Such
don't
one.
know what you were
Dying
talking
child.
about. I don't know how to play League or anything about League. I
What
just
char-
downloaded it and
what
picked a
char-
hot woman, and that was it.
Which one?
Sejuani.
Sejuani?
okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
One of the few
She was
characters
paying-
I understand.
Did you
I
like?
get it.
Did you go jungle or middle?
Bitch, you were saying words I do not understand. I don't.
Joss ran it down. Let's be real.
100%.
My kill, like I had one kill and I died like 50 times.
Josh Rush.
Like
was great.
She was cooking.
Yeah, that's why I had Val on the side. A game I'm actually okay at.
It was you having both of them open at the same time, playing both of them.
Yeah, I was just waiting in a queue. I was like, oh, let's play. Shut up. I don't know how you get amusement by saying the N-word, but
I get it.
yeah, I don't know. I think. Oh my God, there's a stage.
Joss, I swear I've been laughing this whole week when you're fucking freak out at Greyloss in the center, being like, it's like 2 pages of a book.
Because we're just like,
God, it's a stage.
did it for the comedic effect, you know?
Yeah,
Just
it
kind of
was.
point out the obvious like Greyloss would, you know, because she's not subtle.
No, she's pretty subtle, trust me.
Yeah.
Her biblical angel form, very subtle.
Yeah.
I get extra points for guessing the plotline twice.
I enjoy that she's just dead on the stage, and also you didn't color the stage at all. Wild.
I would do.
Yeah, bro, let me.
There we go. That's better.
I feel like the winner gets to decide what color it is.
White's like the best
Really,
color.
women or men? Why does
Yes.
that look lucky?
Terrible.
Yeah, you played one league game and you're already fucking dying, bro.
The best
My
stage.
coworker thought it'd be a good idea to go to the hospital and work for a whole week with me with full-on ammonia. I was like, thank you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hell yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah, and then she did absolutely no work and made me do everything by myself. As she sat in her office and like sounded like she was legit dying in there.
Sick.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
But welcome everyone to probably the last session. Hopefully, we'll be probably done in 2
Just
weeks.
cancel right now. Prolong his suffering.
True. But yeah. Anyways, last session, you guys beat Greyloss for the 30th time, and she goes into her stage 2, which she just becomes a biblically accurate angel, horrific creature. Finn falls into the void. Oliver gets unexisted by the stage. Rory dies, but then Crash takes out the author's quill and manages to bring him back from death, which then Rory then loses all of his organs and bones, intelligence and wisdom and charisma. Basically, Rory loses everything immediately.
Man, afterwards.
Yeah, but he's still around. Rory goes unconscious, surprisingly.
Wow.
And then later on, it comes down to Lucky is fighting Greyloss, and he uses the ropes of the Sui to trade all of his health but one, refusing to become a sacrifice.
I found a good model, so
Oh,
Fidge.
thanks, my beloved.
I found it in this void over here.
Good job. I was looking for.
Oh,
But yeah. Then, anyways, Greyloss then dies, and as she dies, the entire stage has a fucking breakdown because no one's alive to maintain it. And so the two creators of the stage descend as they have to go do the work themselves.
To hold up the frame.
So, as they're, you said you guys were gonna revive Rory, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he pops up.
you gotta let him die.
Like, wake up, Severa.
Like,
You just give me one.
That's all you get with a fucking Revivify, bro.
Yeah, you only
yeah, but Rory needs his 2 extra health, bro. Come on.
I need it,
I
man.
ain't giving you shit more, alright? Fucking
Max health of
fuck
3.
you. 70 lay on hands into myself as Rory stands up.
Oh my goodness.
Eat shit, you don't need it.
So as you all witness the two creators of the stage, they have descended down. You see the stage itself, Greyloss's body plastered in the middle of the stage.
Oh, no.
As both of the two entities start to argue with each other immediately, saying, "You were the one who was supposed to look after this," and then the other goes, "Well, me, Cap War was your ideal for one."
Ooh, yikes. Unfortunate.
Wow.
These two will just start bickering as they complain about how the center was absolutely useless and all the stuff, just everything that went on, and how did these people even get here at this point?
I walked.
I died.
Kinda walked here. It's more of a march, I guess. Pretty loud. One might call it a long march. Oh,
Ain't nothing gonna stop my stride, you know?
Ain't nothing gonna
Then at that point, the two entities sigh, and they look down at you three, and they'll just say, "So, you have arrived at the ending of this story. Congratulations."
Nah, we arrived at the beginning.
that was cringe.
Whoa.
Indeed.
Damage.
But, unfortunately, there was no great fanfare for this, except for our own presence, which was quite more fanfare than usual, actually.
Oh, that's boring. Get to the point.
Oh.
As they will then say that usually there is much more going on and a sudden urge to kill one another, but you will have to do that on your own. As you have reached the end, there is nothing else at this very moment.
Let's see.
So we're just gonna vibe here then?
Well,
So, Greyloss is just dead on the stage.
Greyloss is dead. Her permanence has been broken as the entire book at this point. The book lays at the edge of her hand. All the words in it are gone, except for your 3 names within.
we're literally
You
all.
gotta read the last chapters. Find out who won.
Okay, guys, you know, before we start, like, cooking, can we, like, move that book off to the side and, like, have one last hoorah for Greyloss, cook her up,
Brother, I ain't gonna touch that
give
thing.
her a funeral? Oh, I'm gonna go push the book off to the side and light blaze up Greyloss.
Okay.
So, the last fire for Greyloss for all of your fallen companions.
Mm-hmm. I still
And-
consider her a real one.
And as they do, the two entities impatiently tap their fingers on the top of the stage as they wait for this little ritual to be over. As one of them says, "Come on, get on with it already."
Listen, you guys can
Places
be
to
as impatient as you want, but
What kind
we've
of
got all the
places?
time in the world.
What kind of places you gotta be, huh?
While developing storylines, of course. What else? Right now, we're in a story with no substance. We have 3 names and nothing else. There's nothing we can think of this. We need a new beginning.
It sounds
Change.
like you guys caused this, maybe.
Yes, quite literally.
It's like poor
We
place.
caused everything.
You guys are terrible writers.
And the other,
They're
The-
the
the-
Hollywood
the-
writer.
the black one will say, "See, I told you." At this point, they will start bickering again amongst themselves.
Beautiful. Anyways, I'm gonna go back down to my center buddies.
Oh, they actually.
Yes.
I was trying to think, can I call them friends?
Yeah, yeah. It's like gonna eye up where it's like, so what's the plan now, big guy?
Well,
What's that little
you know,
book of yours say, buddy boy?
you know, it says that there can only be one at the end. And you know,
Hate to break it to you, but there's two of them over there, and I don't think one of them's just gonna kill himself.
yeah. So are we gonna like kill them?
I'm just deadpan staring at Rory.
Yeah, it's like, you're to try, Rory, but
Means one
You
of
know,
you.
Rory,
not
I'll-
one of them.
You know, I'd like to see you hit them with an arrow.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll get.
Yeah, you can do it. You have infinite range.
Yeah.
Where's the
Rory, you look upon the faces of your creators as they bicker like two children. You know that these two are threats beyond your wildest imagination.
Yeah.
But, of course, the decision is yours. You know that right now, the fate of not only the world, but the backstage and the front stage and reality all lie in your decision right here.
Yeah. Or you know, Rory, you could try to convince us one last time that you've got something that you're cooking.
What? What, to take them down?
No, about your whole book, your book.
Oh, well,
Manifesto.
Oh, so we're not doing the suicide pact?
well. See, it has it realistically crash. It doesn't come down to the book. The book was just a guide. This quote-unquote manifesto realistically had nothing to do with the conclusion that I had already made.
Okay.
It just guided me to make decisions that would forge the path ahead for the story we live in.
So what story? You're
Realistically,
planning on writing next, Rory?
Well, you see, we essentially have like two options here. Realistically, there's the one where somebody gets to choose, one of us get to choose what kind of story we want to make, which is kind of greedy. I get that. I would love to be the one to choose how the story goes. And then there's also the option to end it all. We're the only ones that exist now. If we were to end it, there would never be any continuation of the horrible things that we went through. Personally, I prefer the choosing a world that exists. Yeah. They'll continue. Now, that is another thing that we just learned, is that they are continuing to write more stories, so other people are suffering just as much as we did.
What are you
Yeah,
two
but
waiting on, anyways? Why are you holding this place together? There's nothing here.
And they say, we require the scraps of this story to make the next, the same characters to be used once more as always.
I'm gonna go make some fries.
And if we were to, you know, not do anything, just kind of sit here. What then?
You will break eventually. Many people have tried this before.
We're the center.
God, it sounds so lame when you say it.
Yeah.
But it's okay, listen. Okay, I might say that, and it might sound like I have no conviction at all, but are we really gonna break, like, Omega, like Sui, like the Star, Greyloss herself? Like, are we going to, like, are we gonna crack under pressure like they did?
Oh, she took a while to break, and these guys seem like they get bored easily, so...
Well, it sounds like they're gonna break before we do.
So, how long do you wait for?
I mean, I don't know. This just seems like if we just wait again, then it's just another standoff for.
Listen, we're all friends. We can wait for millennia.
Well, yeah, Rory, but it doesn't really accomplish anything, does it? But it's like, what's the end goal of making them wait?
Or we just
We-
want
we-
the pissing contest.
We are
What do you
3
think?
games in a book. They're the ones who made it. That just doesn't.
Yeah,
amount to
but
much.
they made it for content so that they
Crash.
could quote unquote enjoy themselves. If they're not enjoying themselves, then they're getting no satisfaction in the slightest.
Crash, this has the same conviction as you had trying to ruin Skara's TV show. It's pure spite.
Oh, okay, well, I ruined Scar's TV show because she was a bitch.
Exactly.
And these are 2 bitches right in front of us.
I'm not saying I agree with what Rory's on about, but I'm also not entirely on board with slaughtering each other for entertainment.
Like,
So-
realistically, it seems like there's no point to it because no matter what's gonna happen here, considering it seems like they just want a story, they're just getting what they want every single time.
Wow, you're starting to sound like a certain corpse on a stage.
Yeah. Well, Rory.
I mean, think about it.
You really are
Okay.
the star, huh?
Like, we have to sit back and think about it logically. Like, these
No
are
logic
2
going on here,
illogic.
bro.
These are 2 illogical beings that are just here for their own amusement.
The problem with applying logic to it, Rory, is like you and her have the same problem. If you're looking for this perfect ending where you get all that you want, but perfect doesn't exist, Rory.
I don't really care about something that I want. I care about them not being able to restart everything the way that it was, which was, I mean,
Why not?
let's
that?
why
Yeah,
would we keep on going with endless cycles and just like people
It's-
suffering?
It's a good time.
Is it?
Part of life,
Rory.
Rory. Every time I got shoved down a ravine, I still managed to climb back up. It's the highs and lows of life.
Yeah, but life shouldn't be that way.
Why not?
What should it be?
Yeah. What is your ideal life, Rory?
Well, when you go out in the quote unquote real world, which we now know that it isn't the real world, but you go out to the real world, people are just like going about their day. There might be
Rory, they have terrible days. I'm sure in this real world, there's some guy who's probably tripped.
Well, there's
a puddle.
There's a mega company, but like that mega company wouldn't have came to be if it wasn't for people writing terrible stories.
I just.
A bit rude.
It's Rory, it's like the pain of life is what makes meaning. There's no.
Well, there's always going to be pain to life regardless, but it doesn't mean that it needs to be miserable to the point where nobody can have any ounce of like fun or sustainability.
What an interesting word you've chosen there.
Rory, the only
Fun.
reason that our world is so terrible is because the cycle went on for too long, and it was basically the system was corrupted and wasn't allowed to naturally carry over. I
Sounds
think.
like
Yeah,
someone
but
just kept
why-
reading the same story over and over.
But why should it just like end abruptly anyways? I think it should go until people die, people rebirth, people die,
Well,
people
Rory,
rebirth.
You're gonna have to draw a line somewhere. Are you gonna wait for every list of characters to die before the story to end? Like, I'm pretty sure those like little Rhylights are like immortal. I'm basically immortal. Do you have to?
Why can't it be a continuous ongoing lifespan of people who eventually will die? They create new children, which quote unquote get written into the book. Those children move on to live out their lives. They have children, you know, like a normal life cycle.
Rory.
Not
Sure, that's possible. Hey,
Roar.
you guys up there. When do you usually normally end the cycles? Like who usually, like, outside of the Sui, what's usually the catalyst for when you decide it's gone too far?
Both of them kind of look. They mull over this to each other as they talk about their reason, but they eventually come to a conclusion, as one of them says, "Simply when the substance and the main plot line is ended, we end it now because Greyloss has died.
Yeah.
Therefore, the main villain is over. We shall restart. A new villain will be chosen, and the world
But
will
the
go
point
on."
of this is they need a villain, and like, why does a story need it? Like, it doesn't need a villain.
Well, Rory, without a villain, it's not a story.
We don't have to pretend that it's a story. We can just let it play out as we have existences within this book. I can feel, you can feel, Lucky can feel. We all have emotions. We all have hardships. We all have goals. We all have aspirations. We don't need an evil to have
Rory,
that.
the evil is basically just. There's multiple ways to choose an evil. It doesn't have to be a person.
It's the
Like,
spice of
don't
life.
don't you remember for a long time the evil against you was a sky that rained knives? It wasn't really a dude.
Yeah, but in order for them to have this story that they want, they're always gonna need to have a big bad enemy.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the enemy of emotion or something like that. It's gonna be a genuine enemy
You
like
just want
Greyloss.
incarnations of emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a villain.
We don't need a villain.
Good story has more than one, actually.
Yeah.
Besides,
Well, they're realistically there should be
Villain.
there should be many villains. I mean that happens in
There is.
like normal life. Yeah, but like this is one where like Greyloss wasn't really a villain realistically.
Oh.
She had a miserable time.
She has murdered countless people.
Yeah, but she had a miserable like I mean she says that she has had fun, but like she realistically had a miserable time mulling over the same thing over and over again, which made her a villain, which was caused by the stage itself.
Yeah,
Like she
but-
could have been a genuine person
Yeah,
that
but-
was just enjoyable to like hang out with or some shit.
Yeah, but Rory,
Go
think
fishing
about,
with.
Think about you or me. Like, the only reason I'm the quote-unquote hero that I am is because of the stage.
Yeah, but could you imagine if like you were forced into villainship, like your hand was forced, you wanted to be a good guy?
I actually know firsthand of what it feels.
Yeah, I know. You literally stabbed yourself and you became an enemy to us. How did that
Yeah.
feel?
It was a learning experience, and it was pretty cool. I felt when
pretty damn good, honestly.
But
When I was
did you
staring through
feel
the-
good killing your friends
I never killed
forcefully?
you,
Oh,
but
I
Well,
did.
okay, but you did
I-
attack us.
I felt real good tricking you. That was awesome.
Okay,
see,
but did you feel good that you could have potentially ended one of our existences permanently?
I could have moved past it.
Would you have felt good?
That's wild.
Probably not, but you know, that's nothing feels good all the time, right? If you want to see
Right.
what it feels good to what it's like to feel good all the time, Sarah's place is right over there. As a
You
point to
shouldn't
nothing.
always feel good, but you also shouldn't kill your friends, kind of deal. You know, I like it just doesn't really make sense. You're like, even
Life-
if this
life
is an
don't make
illogical
sense,
world,
Rory.
even if this is a logical world, which it is, like it still is. It's just dumb. Like why?
Because
It seems like flawed logic.
People disagree with each other, Rory. That's just how it is.
There are literally two
There's always gonna
creators
be
right
someone
there.
who-
There's
Yeah,
obviously
look at
clashing
that.
opinions going on. They can't shut up for 5 minutes.
People will always disagree, which is fine, but like there should just be absolute laws that can never be like broken.
Wow,
And that's kind of
absolutes are a
Starting to sound
dangerous
like-
thing.
It's starting to sound like Finn.
I don't think that's the case. Like it depends on the laws. But like I don't really think that the stage should have ever existed because the stage has caused so many issues.
Well, Rory, without the stage, none of the joys, none of the pain and suffering would have ever existed.
None of
Just
the
because you save people from the pain, you then rob them of the life that they had with it.
Okay, they lose powers that are unfair.
Oh, it's just you move
It's
past it.
like the backstage is basically cheating.
Yeah. And didn't you have a great time cheating?
No,
What do you mean?
I can confidently say that I did not have a great time cheating. I had to cheat the system that is in place because of cheaters.
I don't know. What do you think, Lucky? It's just the two of us butting heads here.
Yeah, I think Rory's doing a horrible job of convincing me to help him out here. He's got.
Listen, but you
Look, you
live on the stage.
You've got rebuttals, but you've got no real substance to your own. You're just saying what's wrong.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't-
Actually, you know what, Rory? How about this? How would you fix it?
I would remove the stage's grass.
Then where would we lie?
Yeah, we would be a floating, we would be a floating description that never changes, never grows, because there's nothing to interact with.
You remove the pages our names are written on. What then?
I would
You don't even need to think
remove.
about that answer. Look around.
I would remove the stage's interference. Sorry.
Yeah, and then what happens?
So you'd want to live.
Then
the same
people
story
grow.
over and
People
over and
grow
over
as
again?
their own.
How can we grow if there's no changes that can be made to the stage?
Yeah,
What do you mean people grow?
Rory, if you put a cat in a box and you give the cat a bowl of water and a canister of food, and you decide to live it, give it a free life. It's a pretty big box, okay? It's not a small box. It's free to roam. It's free to do anything, and then you close the box and you never look inside. How do you know that anything's happened? The cat could have died the moment you closed the box, or it could live until the end of your life.
You put a cat in a box.
Yeah.
You
It
close it.
has all the resources it needs to thrive in that box. And then you close the box forever. You never look inside, you never touch it. The cat, like you said, the cat could grow and live a beautiful life. Or
Well,
the cat could die the moment you close it.
Well, you know
never know.
statistically that it's not gonna die the moment that you put it in the box,
Yeah, how would you know?
because that's just like how life works.
You could not put air holes.
The cat could have choked. The cat could choke on one of the pebbles of food, and
Sudden heart attack. It happens.
But that's highly unlikely.
But it could
But-
happen.
good.
It's improbable.
Rory, if there's one thing I know, it's probability.
Yeah.
It's kind of
How likely is it for you to put a cat in a box in it to die immediately? What's the chances of that, Lucky?
more than
The
one.
probability man.
But more than 0.
Okay.
And that's enough.
Why does that matter though? Because the chances are that it's gonna survive. So why does it matter beyond that point?
Yeah,
Rory,
but-
let me-
okay.
You
let me-
already made the
Ro-
decision.
Rory, let me ask you, what was the chances we came here and we killed Greyloss? The one cursed with permanence who couldn't kill herself. What were the chances? What are the chances 3 of us made it here alive?
I would
Yeah,
say
well-
one of us would have made it here at least in the
but
minimum.
the 3 of us.
What are the chances?
Me-
What are the
me
odds?
keeping
Me
It
keeping
tech-
that quill and deciding to pull you out instead
Tech-
of like making myself better and stronger.
Technically, it probably would have been better if it was just one of us because the decision would have been made already.
So you want your
Sorry
choices
about
made for you.
No,
That's what you
I'm
just said.
here, so no, I'm here, so I have to make a choice.
Yeah, but you said it would be better if there wasn't one.
It
You
would.
had to.
I mean, I would rather not have to make a choice, but I'm already here, so I have to make a choice
So then why are you fighting this?
because I have to make a choice. You brought me back,
you could
so I'm
choose
He's
to not
literally a guy that
choose.
sits on a fence, bro. What do you expect?
I was brought back to the world of the living, quote unquote.
Yep.
And
I
it is
brought you back to give you that choice, Rory. I want to see your fire.
I see that conviction.
Yeah. I want you to defend what you believe in. With
well, I
all
mean,
you
I can literally defend it up and down, but like
We have no attack.
like
you have no drive
you guys-
to follow through.
what do you mean?
take your truth. Take your truth, Rory, and drive it through me.
Look,
We can
Roy-
already tell that we stand on diametrically opposed paths.
Look,
so
look, Roy. What I'm saying, Crash is dead set. He will step up if the need arises. I'm dead set. I don't want to step up. You, I don't even think Crash could tell what you want.
Yeah, but it doesn't, like, realistically, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much determination I have. I've got 1 health point. Your guys' determination literally overpowers that regardless.
is that all
You
that it's
still
stopping
don't
you,
get it.
Rory? The difference in health?
You still
Uh,
don't get it.
I can try to convince you up and down, but I'm already dead set on what I want.
Exactly, Rory. You're dead
So-
set. I'm locked in.
So I
It's-
can't convince you otherwise of like there's no way to oppose you.
Is
So-
the difference in our might the thing that's holding you back?
No, I mean I can yap up and down all I want, but like realistically you have all of the control here. Like what do you want me to do? Page skip away and
Lucky.
like hide?
Bring me down.
Rory,
Bring my health
you
down.
are a third of the center.
Yeah.
You have just as much power here as we do. You
Yeah.
are one of the final men at the end of the world.
Listen, well if this is if that's the case that we're all the center, then why don't we just make a choice together?
Oh, no. The choice together is a cop-out, Rory. Only one name will make it to the end.
If we could make the choice together, we wouldn't be standing here right now in front of these 2 bozos watching us.
So Rory, is the fear that my health is 46 times yours the only thing that's holding you back from showing?
No,
your-
because I don't want to fight. Like,
I want you to fight for what you believe in, Rory. Please, this is what's gonna make me fight for what I believe in.
This is your one chance to get the fuck
What-
off the
so-
fence.
so I have to force your hand by fighting you to make
Yes,
your
Rory,
choice to
because
fight me,
I won't back down, Rory.
but only if I fight you.
No, I won't wait here for 10 million years for these 2 to maybe get bored while we sit idly by and those memories that we have of the people we care about will slowly fade because they won't matter. What's our relationship with Pegasus and Useless and them will matter in 10 million years.
I'm gonna look up at the figures. Is the stage fully gone, or like you guys are here, but is the stair step still existent?
Yeah, I think so. The Infinite Star.
No, they say that this is literally all that's left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Which is
why-
nothing. You are the 3 things in this universe.
Why the map is blank.
So it is a lot of work
and Peter Griffin over there.
to move your 50,000 note cards. And yeah, Greyloss's corpse is still there. She's another thing that's still here.
Okay, well
That was
I'm
from the
gonna
last page.
I'm gonna look up to those beings and I'm gonna be like, do the memory of the people that we've interacted with still exist out there, or are they all within ourselves?
Are you trying to get philosophical with us right now?
No,
Make your
I-
decision.
I just mean literally, not philosophically.
Can you remember them?
Well, I can remember them, but do they exist elsewhere? Is there writings of them?
We will create those writings. That is how stories work.
Okay, so they still exist.
Yes. How we
Okay.
wish to mold and change throughout the next story to suit their new roles.
Yeah, Rory, they'll remember, but let's be real here. I don't think I would. 10 million years is a long time, Rory.
I definitely.
Which the two of them will also say that whatever decision you guys make in the new world, you won't remember any of this.
Exactly.
If that makes your decision easier.
That doesn't matter to me.
Rory is full of cop-outs already. He doesn't need another.
Yeah, Rory. It's just,
Is that what I look like? Is just a cop out?
At every step of the way, you've stayed on the fence. Never taking a stand on either side.
on the fence.
You are he who sits on the fence.
Well, I guess I was myself
Yeah.
to the very
the
end.
Is
So-
that the choice?
So you say, "Where's my conviction?" That's my conviction.
That's a shame, Rory. I was really hoping you'd be the one to take me down. I'm gonna go after Rory.
I'm going to teleport away.
You're such a bitch.
There is
There is
nowheres to go at this point. You are
Can I-
in the white at this very moment.
Then I will teleport behind the stage.
Alright.
Curtains, at least, at the minimum.
I am faster. I'm literally faster.
You don't know where I went. I don't know. You can search.
Yeah, I can search this small area that's left.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get myself ready. I'm gonna rank myself up to rank 3.
Roll initiative, both
Alright,
of
here
you.
we go.
I like how Lucky's just chilling in the middle watching them fucking beef.
There's no point in me getting
It's
involved
very
in this.
lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Literally, Crash just wants him to take a stand for once in his life.
There is no point in me stepping into this.
I want Rory to stand up for what he believes in.
Like I said, this is literally
I'm
Hamilton
glad
plot.
I died before then.
Man, me and Finn would probably just binge fight
I'm
that.
sorry.
That's beautiful.
Holy shit, this is gonna be great.
Crash, your goal.
Rory's getting
Uh,
fucking bitch slapped.
Rory's gonna be-
I'm not gonna make it that easy for him. I'm gonna.
Ugh.
Just pit start, charge him, kill yourself and him, and Lucky wins.
That would be cool, but
It'd be hella based, and
Actually-
I hate you for it.
actually, you know what? That would force Lucky to be silly, but
That would force me
I-
to stop you.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Lucky's gonna win.
The moment I say pit stop charge, Lucky's
That's
like,
my vote.
no, no, no.
No, bathrobe, stop it.
Lucky, you gotta do the martyr of death.
I'm gonna shove Rory
Got it.
to the ground.
Rory, athletics check.
Athletics check, baby. So it's a -5, so I have this.
Oh, minus.
I have to make an athletics check.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
shoving.
Then
It's
minus
probably
4.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling at disadvantage, so that's 23.
Lucky for him, a 21. Can you beat that, Rory? With your aid?
Well, I shove Rory to the ground, and I'm just gonna sink my claws at him. Rory, come on, show me what you've got, and I
Crash
will.
is emotional.
I will slap him across the face, non-lethally. And wait, oh, this is gonna knock him out.
This
Fuck.
is still
I'm gonna
Is it-
object interaction slap him in the face.
Rory has 1 health.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like
So,
on,
Rory, your go.
my turn.
Buddy boy.
Do it, Rory.
I'm going to oh fuck. I'm so sorry. If this actually kills you, I'm going to utter unmaking true name spell him at well, I guess I roll for what level.
Yeah, what saving throw is it?
None.
It
He,
is.
he already knows your true name.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay, 4th level.
All right. Show me what you've got, Rory. I'm forcing your hand.
1, 2,
Friends,
Uh,
right? Then kill yourself.
at level above first. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Starts out at 2, and then 1d8 per everyone above first. So 3. Yeah, and then plus my d10. I don't think this kills you. No.
No, it don't.
35 damage.
I will reduce it with my. It does have a
Um,
minus 5 for this roll, though.
No.
And then I'm going to teleport to the top of the stage.
Go on it.
Oh, you bitch. Rory, it's not like I can't catch you.
Yeah, I know you can catch me, and you're gonna
Yeah.
kill me the
I
moment you
am
catch
back
me.
from my fries.
No, Rory, I'm not making it that easy on you. I want you to show me what you believe in. I'm gonna Moto. Give
You're
myself
forcing me to kill you?
Yes, Rory. I want you to stand for something for once in your life.
That's so fucked up.
The two entities look on with bated breath as they see this, the final source of their entertainment.
Alright. What have I got left?
Disappointed I'd be if you guys just immediately stopped fighting.
Oh wait, I'm a hawk now. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on Rory.
What the hell?
Hell yeah, gamer!
Yes!
What
Oh,
does
oh.
Compelled Duel do?
What do you
Wisdom save and throw.
I mean, I fail. Like, there's
Yeah,
like,
you literally cannot pass.
I can't pass.
You basically can't walk away from Crash.
Can't walk away from-
That's fucked up.
You have to attack him.
I'm gonna use my action to spend key points to heal myself. I want Rory to fight me.
What the fuck?
The stage,
This is
the
great.
stage is very, very interested in this.
Holy
yeah,
shit,
fair
that's
enough.
so much.
Back to my full health, Rory. I'm 48. Come on, Rory. Fight harder.
While
Fight
this is
like
happening,
Greyloss.
I'd like to
You
go
know
up
what?
and pick up the book.
You're fighting for her inspiration, right, Rory? She fought tooth and nail for what she believed in. Will you? Will you take your fate in your own hands and tear this stage apart?
You know that I will fight for this.
Then
Do
then
it.
do it.
Bro.
Kill me, Rory.
I don't want to kill you, but you will exist in the new world regardless. You know my standing.
Not if you uncreate me, I won't, Rory.
It means nothing. You're in my memory.
Yeah, but it won't we crash.
It won't be
Be a
me.
memory of
It'll be a
Crash.
puppet of me.
Nobody in the new world will be ourselves.
It's your turn, Rory.
It's your go. The stage looks down with close eyes, their large heads looking very intensely at this combat.
Oh yeah, I'm down to like 3 key.
I think all I can really do is keep casting Utter Unmaking, hoping that I don't lose a bunch of ranks or too many ranks.
Fight for it, Rory. Fight for
Your,
it.
your hope is to just roll a high utter unmaking on him.
A
Oh,
6?
It's a
That's
big
pretty
one.
good.
So that's
I'm gonna try to
78.
re-roll just see if I get better, I guess.
Oh,
Eight.
this-
Okay, there we go.
You might be able to get me.
So that is 9d8.
98, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And your
Plus a
funny
D10.
d10.
Come on, show me. Show me your conviction, baby.
Rolls like
I
trash.
rolled the worst rolls ever.
Right, there's just something keeping you back. You do not want to strike down Crash.
Typical Rory fashion.
I wish there was a way I could heal Rory.
Uh,
I would go up to 3 health.
Trust me, we're only not gonna do much.
Come on, Rory. You can't just use her tricks every time. I want you to strike me. I'm gonna.
So, Crash is a masochist confirmed.
I can't. Can I also?
What if Crash's waifus was Sarah?
Can I also use Word of Radiance cantrip or?
Yeah. It's a cost your bonus action to do, so you can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that at 4th level.
Crash con save.
Or can I uprank it?
It's a
No, it's a
can,
catch-up. It just does the max,
Oh,
so it's 4d6. Don't worry.
Ooh, luckily
So
for me,
that
my
is-
con is one of the good ones. Oh no.
Wait, so does that actually go?
Yeah, 4d6, go nuts. You beat Rory.
You
Three,
roll
does-
back, you kill me.
He also has his d10.
Oh, that's a lot.
25?
Oh,
I will,
Did I do it?
I will
kill
use
him.
my 2 key points to resist this damage.
Oh my god.
I want you to fight hard.
An absolutely vile being.
Oh, that's not much. Oh,
It's enough.
I'm alive with 2 health.
1 and 2 health. These are literally just 2 cripples fight atop the stage itself.
What would you do if I healed you?
No, we are not allies anymore. Right?
Doesn't need to be allies. Just a creature you
does
touch.
does that show my conviction right there?
It would annoy the fuck out of me, but it would.
I love that a breeze could kill them both, and then Lucky's forced to be the winner.
Yeah, during this, I'm just gonna walk over to Greyloss's corpse, pick up the book, and sit on the edge of the stage.
read our fucking 3 names.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just gonna stare
just-
down at the only page.
Well,
Yep.
you know what, Rory? It's like, after that, it's like, you're making me feel it. And it's like, alright, Rory. I like it. You've shown me something. But, like I said, I won't back down from
Rory.
what I believe in, either. And I'm gonna swoop in and slash at him with my hawk talons.
Got it.
Thank you
so
for
that-
putting a
Don't worry.
space there.
Goodbye.
So it's a plus. What do you mean, Rory? This is a fucking. I have a +2. I have a +4.
Rory's AC is like a 2 right now.
I have advantage though, so.
Rory's AC is like a
Oh,
crit him.
well, there you go.
Oh, crit him. There we go.
I am dead.
I crit. I just sink in the talons deep in Rory's chest. It's like,
What little life Rory has fades from him as the stage smiles with glee.
The stars on my cape also fade to darkness.
yeah.
So gay.
I lay your dog tags back on your corpse.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna fly over to Lucky now. It's like, alright. Well, what's your plan now?
That's
Mr.
wild to bring
Mr.
Rory back
Lucky
just to
Larson.
murder him. Make him fight you.
Well, I wanted Rory to show me what he had, and he did. He showed me pretty well.
Still a disappointment in the end.
Real.
Still couldn't bring himself to do it.
He did eventually. I did eventually force the decision out of his hands.
So now you sit. The moon and the sun, the star gone as was done at the beginning.
Alright. I know you don't want this, Lucky. I mean, I personally don't want this that much.
I know neither of us want this, Crash, and that's why I have one question for you, buddy. I'm gonna pull out Damocles and hold out a coin. Heads or tails?
All down to a coin flip.
It's wild.
It's the lucky way.
Yeah. I mean, he's also sitting at oh no, he's sitting at 71.
Yeah,
Well,
Lucky's.
I'm gonna leave it to you to be the head of the remainder of the primordials. Lucky. I'll be there.
First dies.
It'll be tails. Then I will fucking kill myself with the robes till I'm 1 health.
Got it.
And we'll unleash the curse.
Yep.
Use the FS.
Go ahead. Heads or tails to determine the stage of the fate. The
Heads,
fate of the stage.
heads I hit Crash, tails I hit myself.
Odds are this man's just gonna bullshit me anyway.
Oh,
Oh.
It looks like you're hitting yourself.
It's a fucking ego!
And
Wait, does that
with
mean that like whoever wins is the one that's getting killed because they both don't want to do it, or whoever?
well, you said the terms, so
Yeah.
so as you take out Damocles, you flip the coins using your FS for the last time. The coin falls between both of you, and tails lands onto the ground.
I look to Lucky. Tails never fails, my guy.
And
Don't work too hard, buddy.
And from that, the effect of Lucky's FS will happen as Lucky falls to the ground, covered in self-inflicted wounds.
God, he was so cool.
Crash, you are now.
Oh man!
Crash, you are the last person left, and the stage itself claps as they congratulate your final dramatic performance. And then they simply ask for you for one thing, to give your life unto them, so that the world may be recreated in your mind.
I'll be your instrument, alright.
Mm-hmm. Do you do so?
Oh, yeah. I thought that was me saying yes. Sorry, guys. A little vague, I know.
Oh, yes. So,
Explicit consent.
they do tell you that, unfortunately, due to everything, you have to kill yourself now.
Ooh. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna fill myself up with full health. Then I'm gonna punch myself in the face and blow up my own heart.
Badass.
And with that, the world would end. Upon this final thing, where the stage was finally so far away from their masters, all of reality torn apart and everything keeping it apart, the stage got what it wanted in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Crash,
We're all monsters.
indeed. Nothing was done, unfortunately. The stage's one hope. But, Crash, you are now the Sui Reiko. Describe the world that your mind takes place of.
Oh my
What is the next story of the world? How does the world change in minute details?
Well, let's start off with the parts that I think I have to address. I'm pretty sure that was laid out to me by the previous Sui, like the terms and conditions. We're deciding whether people can remember this last cycle or make them all forget. I'm going to make them remember. But, guys, before we do the Spirit Coalition where people spawn into their new lives, I'll sit down with them. Every single soul that is going to show up. Because I have all the time in the world. And just talk it through to them, just address things, I'm sure.
Hey,
I'm
so
sure.
you're dead.
Yeah, like, I'm
I
sure
know,
Sarah Island, the new world, will wonder, it's like, can I manage to get that happy life with my kid again? And I'll just help her along the way to maybe tell her, it's like, yeah.
You do. You take in everyone's considerations. And Crash, as much as you do want to help everyone, you still feel the pull of the stage at your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
There are times where you do wish that you could genuinely help someone. The hardest for you is when Useless comes up to you.
Yeah.
As, of course, Useless lays herself bare. She is tired of what she has become over the many cycles, and truly wishes at this point to stop what she's doing. But you just can't bring yourself to change anything about her at all. That a deep part of you, a part of you that you hate even acknowledging, You need her to be like that. The stage requires it.
Yeah, there always needs to be a monster.
Indeed. And you bring in some people's considerations. There are some lives that you can change in minor ways, but as for any great changes, there is still the pull of the stage.
Oh, yeah, like Mihu is, I gave them all the stuff they need to become a new villain in a new era.
Exactly.
Maybe.
And, of course, as you do sit down with everyone, you give everyone the knowledge of the old world as well. This has some good consequences in the new world, but others it does not, as many people are terrified of the backstage at this point. The new world, not as chaotic as the wastes whatsoever. It is a strange place, a strange feeling. Nothing feels real even to the backstagers at this point, all seeming like some sort of good dream after the nightmare they went through. But, of course, all of them, many people from the timeline of the Waste, learned of many things that their normal selves did not know of. And their knowledge of the stage and its functions, much more apparent to everyone. It leaves a lot of people with a sense of dread and doubt. Anything else?
What's the next bit? Oh yeah, you know what? The Drakir. It's probably one of those ones where it's like, I'd like to help them be normal people, but the stage needs some monsters, and I don't know, maybe it feels a bit unfair to make them always be evil. Maybe I'll just give them their own little country or something. Maybe is that what Draxath wants? Like, does he want to be with the people?
Yes, of course, that's what Drakaseth wants. Do you give the Drakir a sort of more independence?
Yeah, sure. Like, this, like you said, this new realm is gonna have way more trouble from existential threats than little goobers. So maybe give them some peace.
Yes. So you do give them their old country, and the Drakir at first, isolationist as usual, but of course the Drakir in the next world do become their sort of own problem after seeing the horrors of the backstage. Lord Drakasaf does very well to keep away from it and ensure that it will not hurt his people.
Yeah. So, yeah. Who's next on my list here?
There's a pretty big list.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I guess like
We'll save the party members for the last.
Oh god.
Look, I'll try to give them their happiest ending, even though it's a comfortable lie at best.
What do you do with Pit Stop?
Oof. Well,
The homeland of the backstagers. The center, of course. Well, does the center exist in your world?
Gotta have Omega.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull the two guys in. All right, so guys, I know that like this is gonna be like basically I'll be reconstrued and turned into basically this eagle me that is upon you. So what about? Because I know that it's gonna be impossible for even me to resist interfering, because that's what all the Suis end up doing. But what if you just, I don't deserve a happy ending here. So, what if you just tear me into pieces, like into separate pieces that will be useful ideas? One is, like it'll be me, the Birdman, the real guy, will be your tool to make the story fun, and I feel like. The other chip off my shoulder, Achilles here, can probably serve as a role of maybe like a potential villain. I don't know, because he's like an against the system guy, and at the end of the day, I guess tragically for him,
Achilles is quite fucking upset with you after this for obvious reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so
a lot of this is him wanting to get rid of you. But make a persuasion check to the stage with your original modifiers. You've been fixed up.
Thank you, stage. Yeah, a 39.
So with that, the stage sort of rolls its eyes at your request. as they sort of bicker amongst themselves, just like I wanted to see how he fell apart.
Yeah, I'll let
But
you do the team part
which
now.
which then the stage comes to a conclusion that Crash has already suffered enough. They saw his face when he had to take out Rory. They saw his face when Lucky lost the coin flip. And their amusement with the affair with Useless had given them enough. And so they grant your meager request.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Of course, they will only grant it once you are done creating the world.
Yeah, so okay, what's next? About that.
So there's basically Pit Stop and the entirety of the whole Pit Stop crew, essentially.
Yeah,
Do they
so-
steal their own thing, or are they back
guess-
out into the world?
Well, maybe I want the backstage, like, you know, like you said, this whole thing is the backstagers kind of not really knowing what's even real anymore. So maybe just help make the foundation just feel a little bit more grounded. Just let's pick a spot somewhere on the map here. You know what? We don't need New York. Or should I pick Chicago? What do you guys think?
Definitely Chicago.
Okay, yeah, Chicago. Okay, we're gonna replace Chicago.
The track here has Texas.
With Pit Stop, and we're gonna make Pit Stop like a real city with real people. Backstagers have real jobs, you know, like you know, yeah.
Crash, you try to instill like a sense of normalcy into the backstagers.
Give them something to hold on to in this weird, wacky world that they're gonna find themselves in.
So yes, you reestablish Pit Stops. What about the rulers of Pit Stop, all of the district? Do they keep their positions, or?
I mean,
There's Sorrel, Catacat.
Yeah. What happens with, like, you know, I point to the fifth part of it, the big hole. Like, do I?
The library. Well, what about that? You're God.
Oh, yeah, well,
you're God. That's what I'm asking you. What happens with Pit Stop?
I'm not sure. Like, didn't she say that after this she'd be gone forever, sort of thing? Or
So basically, here's what you boil down to: is you're actually recreating everyone. Greyloss can be recreated if you so wish, because she did not die to Damocles. However, anyone who perished to Damocles cannot be brought back. So Omega is dead forever.
So is Lucky. The bastard got away with it.
Yes. Lucky is also dead forever.
I was Democles that one.
I bet that was.
Yes, Finn can be brought back still. Finn's fine.
All right. Oh, you want to rest forever? All right. Well, either way,
Fix this.
fuck. I feel like she deserves to, like, rest in peace. You know, so maybe like use that fifth section. Maybe that could be like, I don't know. I feel like it's unfair to put people in with back. Well, actually, no. Maybe might be a fine place. Like, let's make it like a sort of trade hub for the people. You know, for the backstagers and normal people, so that, you know, they can kind of touch grass and not be horrified by each other.
So basically the whole district put to that who's in charge.
Of the people. Fuck, man. Why did I? Shit. Okay. You know what? What? No. That's too aggressive. If I put another piece of myself in there. Who's a normal person? Yeah, but I feel like it'd be mean if I make Pegasus a normal person. Actually, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Well, no, but then I'm making Pegasus in charge.
Resort manager.
Give her the beach episode.
Maybe. You know what? I think we'll circle back. I think I'll come up with a leader for it in a sec. All right.
Got it. So the affairs of Pit Stop. Let's go on to the other godly figures, the Primordials. Primordials, as you sort of become Suirika, you realize that they are basically a tool for you to use as you see fit.
Oh, like
It's this, their true purpose. They fully believe it, of course, but they are in the end a tool for the current Suirika to send out when they wish. The usual cast of Primordials are set. The Primordials that Lucky instilled are no longer there, as it is always the same Primordials.
oh shit. Fine.
Of course, unless you'd rather change it.
No, it's fine. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna go for like a more grounded, kind of safe kind of world. What does,
Just got one guy and name him Jesus.
what role do primordial forces have in this new place? Maybe. Oh man. This is a lot of super hard. I get why the cycles are always a mess. If a guy who just survived a ballroom brawl with 5 other dudes has to come up with this decision.
Yep. And they're usually depressed as fuck while doing it.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Man, did I really have to do a movie like that?
As Crash,
curtains.
As Crash, you do just as you are sitting there, you start to realize sort of the futility of everything as well.
Yeah,
even the things you greatly want to change, the stage just simply brushes it off.
Yeah, because it's like, you know what? Maybe let's just make for a good show kind of thing. So I'll continue on with it. Maybe just to. What about making them more natural, like more ephemeral? You know, instead of seeing a giant dude who wields like a great sword, you know, it's just something like make them be like more ephemeral forces, like the idea of
more divine beings in the background. So yes, they can easily do that. As the Primordials will be acting as sort of your background force between everything.
Yeah.
As they sort of regulate things in the background, as is usually their duty anyways. They don't really mind.
Yeah, I feel like the them walking around is just a stopgap for like, oh my god, everything's gone to shit. So
yeah.
All right. There we go. Easy. Page done. That's my signature. Everything. All right. Next.
This is awful. Fuck this shit.
Just wait till you have to create me if you do.
Don't worry, Rory. I won't let you be another Greyloss.
Now, is there anyone you don't want to include in this timeline? A few people are locked in. You can't really seem to do anything about Claproar and any of the other tools on the stage.
I'm gonna write in. I previously give the previous Claproar 5 stars. You were cool. You were mean, but you were cool.
You shot me, but you were cool.
Claproar floating in the white void that is creation, seemingly unharmed once more, says thanks.
Yeah, you know, it's like we could have made it personal, but you know, you were chill. If you shot me twice, then it would have been real personal. But you shot me once, so that's on me.
Exactly.
Real mean and get rid of her humor.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. Is there even a reason to get rid of someone? Like, okay, wait. No, fuck.
Do you keep going?
There's no point in asking you if these people will exist, because that's my choice to make them exist. Fuck.
Yeah. There's just some people.
Internal dialogue.
What about like the whole
Like
die?
Crash, where's your conviction?
I'm working on it.
Rory from off the side of the stage. Where's the conviction?
I'm working on it.
All right, yeah. I'm working on it. Yeah. Like, so, like, what's the situation with? I'm sure Diane is one of those permanent pieces, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah. So how does it work? Like, is her extended family and the storyline of getting pushed into a blender permanent fixtures too?
Basically, anything that made the stage has to stay canonical.
Right.
Or you time paradox yourself.
Well, what about making them not assholes? Just not be dicks about like the secretary, the girl with the gun to her head. I don't know what her deal was, but it was a bit much.
Alright, so you wish to change their personalities.
Just be relax. You know, like
That's crazy.
I'm sure they'll still need the storyline of needing to juice backstagers, right?
Yes.
Okay, how do we make that?
Unless you make Haraika not exactly as strong as usual.
Yeah, you know what?
They have to exist, but you can do anything you want with their lives.
You know what? I'll make it more like a mom and pop operation. You know, like make it more of a family dynamic.
Oh God, the family man. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like
That's
like-
so
My
cursed.
family
really
cares.
wishes like
Does
he
come
stood
and
up
play.
now, doesn't he?
yeah,
I
like,
did stand up.
You didn't stand up for
like,
shit.
It'll be yeah. Instead of them being like this global megacorp, let's just make them terrorists.
Fight a man
Eh?
with 48 health.
He literally wasn't hitting you for 2
Do I
rounds.
get to choose Diane's permanent injury?
No, Diane is always crippled.
Well, do I get to decide which
Born to
part
be
of her is
stripped,
crippled?
No.
Yeah. Man,
She is an extension of the author.
what about my creativity? Okay. All right. What's next? What's the other fixtures that I probably have to? Okay. So heaven and hell, like there's the real heaven, right?
Yes, there is a real heaven.
We should get them more involved. Like just show up maybe at some point. Like maybe just be like I don't know, but then that goes into the way of Heaven TM. Is the Yggdrasil Heaven TM breakdown? Is that canon? Does it
No,
break up?
he can make it not happen.
Okay.
Arvin is not integral.
Okay. Well, what about let's make it so that Heaven TM will just be actual heaven. You know, they'll just be more divine beings, and yeah, they lose the business side of it, but they'll just become actual cool guys, so that there'll be an actual dynamic between celestial beings and the forces of hell.
Are you just turning them into hippies?
Got it. So yes, that can indeed happen. They're unconstructified.
Yeah, they'll be real people, which maybe have
What about the Lanier? Because now they have no purpose.
What do you mean? Aren't Lanier Drakir the same thing?
Drakir are Laniers that were corrupted.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
So they-
Laniers
Actually-
made the angels
Do
before.
Laniers like Drakir, or are they racist?
They kill each other on sight. That's just their culture.
Yeah, is
Well,
that
he could change that.
Is that like just a preference, or like can they?
That's mostly like a preference thing.
Can they learn to kumbaya with the help of?
You can try to make them. Whether it happens or not, the story will have to unfold.
You know what? Maybe we'll have them in a different country, but we need to find their own Draxath, their own guy who'll lead them to be like
A leader.
happy. Yeah.
Perfect. So yes,
Yeah,
they have.
it'll be about like finding purpose in this topsy-turvy world.
So yes, the Lanier who are dumped off into this world. Lanier are not the most. I mean, they're definitely smart. They're not the most physically capable, though, and definitely not the most social or independent out of any of them.
Maybe you know what? Let's still give them a connection to heaven, so that they don't feel completely dumped. Like maybe they can be like one of the more spiritual
Religious
people.
cult.
Yeah, who have like a stronger connection to.
They're
Jesus.
religious.
Which Yes, they shall do that. They will still have a connection to Heaven trademark.
Yeah, there we
But
go.
as the world goes forth, Haraiko will begin in relations with the Lanyard to try and regain something that they've had.
That's
As of
fine.
course, everyone kept their memories
Yeah, that's fine. Religious
and
cult.
are quite spiteful of you.
Okay, yeah, I realize that now. But
They remember the once great
Yeah,
company they had.
they now see their human world now overrun by backstagers as their Haraiko's one fear that they were trying to fight against, however unreasonable it may have been, actually came true.
well, I'm gonna write a letter to fucking what's his name, the dad, Oda. Oh, I sent a letter to Oda. Come get me, bitch.
And they will definitely
And
be trying
I'll
this world.
send that to the void. It to arrive to him in an opportune, maybe like after he shoves Diane into the blender, it'll like come in the mail, like ding, got
Perfect.
mail.
An
Uh,
email.
all right. What's another thing to address?
About Caliban. Caliban is one of those things that can or cannot exist.
I mean,
There is the whole sisterly thing. Do you keep the devils with the general or no?
I mean, is it a bad? It was cool. I liked it. It was neat. Yeah. You know
I
what?
remember it anyway.
What about their parents? Are the parents destined to be dead?
They do have parents, yes. They have a father.
Yeah, but do they have to be dead?
No. Well, they died when Caliban blew the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll give them like let's keep the story. I liked the storyline. Maybe it'll be like I'll give them like both like an Alfred figure, someone who would be like, you know what? Give what's her name? The wizard, Mystica.
Yeah.
Give Mystica her own herald kind of character, maybe someone who could be like help them out or guide them to whatever dark paths. Because well, Mystica remembers what she did last time, so that
Mhm.
can't be, you know, that'll be fun.
So of course you give Mystica that, and she suspects things immediately. Mystica's not a stupid person.
I know.
Knows that something is going on, most likely because of the horrors that she committed last cycle, and
Well,
she will be investigating that.
look, that guy, that person that will be with them will just be there to basically be like, "Yo, can you try not being an asshole?"
Don't forget, Mystica took down gods.
And also, yes, I will also make the Herald. No, the Herald was cool. Yeah, you know what? Considering, yeah, let's keep the storyline. Maybe she'll make a different choice now that she'll remember what happened last time. Yeah. Yeah. How she
Yes.
got clowned on.
So yes, as for the general, as you sort of do that in, the general makes the same decisions, but goes even harder this time,
Oh
as
wow.
they were snipped out so early and so pathetically that their urge to always prove themselves in the face of everyone grows even stronger this time.
Oh yeah, I guess because she sees that her sister really did get the big cool moment and she didn't. Went out like a bitch.
Yes, exactly. So she goes a bit harder in this world, has more schemes. The Herald is quite pleased.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the Herald a bigger hat.
Perfect. She is. This is the best timeline already.
Okay.
What about Red Eyes? The old non-canonical.
What about him? Like,
Skyko has always been a sort of half part of you. Do you keep Skyko around to keep the balance or not?
of me?
Yes.
I mean, hey,
Skyko is a tool with the Suireko.
well, I'm about to tear myself up into more pieces, so hell yeah. Let's bring him in.
Alright, so Skyko is reinstated.
I'll be a truly, like one of those powerful beings that could kill you and could help you. Who knows?
Beautiful. Another civilization of people, the Imperialans.
They're cool.
They're sort of destined to be a warlike, xenophobic race at all times, due to their very deep culture.
Yeah. Sure.
And
I mean,
Calabad still being destroyed, of course. Do they also get destroyed in this? What happens to them?
I'll give them a like maybe like a much larger piece, you know, instead of just the. It'll be like because they're like space people, right? They can breathe in space. I'll let them be the space people that have like the actual like a big old piece of their old world, and I don't know, maybe that'll be enough, but probably not because Red will remember.
Like they were able to save some of their land or
Red
something.
will remember,
Yeah.
and I'd be kind of mean by still letting their place be destroyed. Maybe.
Olive Crush really regretted that decision.
Yeah. Well, that's why I made that decision first before I made all this.
There's a reason. I made you make it first.
All right. Well, okay. Maybe. You know what? You two, can you guys give me like a deeper breakdown? Is like, does Red and Mystica like how do they have a thing?
Well, if Calabad still blows up, then they still have to have the fight.
Okay.
Because she caused it to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Without the Imperialis, she would have never had Nullstone, then she would have never made the Portal Project.
How about this? We still let it blow up. The planet itself, I think, is it a planet or is it like just a country?
It's a dimension, but close enough.
Oh.
Planet, sure. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
I'll let it be. Like it'll be built. Warlike, xenophobic. Maybe instead of blowing up their planet, it'll just lock them to their world. You know.
All right, so
like Nullstone get destroyed and lock them there.
Yeah, like they'll just have to find another way out.
Them.
Yes.
Maybe Mystica, in her scheming ways, will just try harder herself.
So yes, Red. You know, she does appreciate that Imperial is relatively unharmed. And honestly, the Imperialans do not leave their small bubble. Ever.
Holy shit.
They do. After everything that's happened, they quite appreciate being left out of this huge mess that the backstage will have to clean.
I got one right, baby!
That's
a win!
We're 1-8, baby.
Okay.
Yasuo power spike. And there is the next thing, which are the natural gods of the world, which would consist of Pegasus and Mihu Mihu.
Oh shit.
As these two are some of the driving forces of the old world that helped form the world that you are forming, essentially.
Is there a problem if first off, I have to. I know I don't have to.
This is the Pegasus question that is asked every time. If Pegasus exists, she goes on a dimensional murder spree every single time before she is calmed down, eventually. If she is calmed down. Pegasus always starts off pretty pissed off.
This is a Pegasus question that gets asked every time?
Yes.
Holy.
Pegasus is kind of a big deal. She just does not acknowledge it or tell anyone.
I thought she was just a girl who had portal magic.
No, she is like Mihu Mihu. Mihu Mihu is the god of madness. She is the god of destruction.
Maybe okay. How about this? Well, first off, I gotta grant. I know I don't have to, but I am obligated to by just being trying to be a nice guy. I will give Mihu Mihu the thing they want, where they want to be a normal person. I think. And what else did they ask for?
They just wanted to be a normal person.
There you go. Maybe I'll let them be a librarian. Give them like a quirky little library in Greece somewhere, so they can like still have the theming.
Grease, no. Yeah. So yes, Miyomihu does have their own little thing. Their humanity, of course, does come at a cost, as events must transpire as normally, as she does lose her divinity to gain her human form. She's quite cross about this, but she goes off to do her job quite well. Eventually, she learns to enjoy the sacrifice that she made over time.
Oh my god. Okay. Who does the divinity go to? Or do I have to decide that? Fuck, I have to decide.
Of course, your god.
Alright.
I love how this always comes back.
Alright, okay. You know what? This guy's already super pissed. I want him to have the best chance he can get to punch me in the face. I'm giving the divinity madness to Achilles.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, Achilles definitely wants to take you down, and he is absolutely racked with rage from everything that's happened. He sees that you had a chance to strike down the stage to finally free everyone from this and this cycle of being a hero that you and him are trapped in, of always failing at the last moment because of them. But
Yeah.
as the curse seems to have taken you once again.
Yeah. Look, buddy. We were literally told, yeah, tragically, you're never gonna win.
Yep.
Alright, okay. Now, Pegasus, murder spree. I guess I have to decide what kind of flavor murder what kind of murder spree did she do last time?
Well, you don't decide. You decide if you actually want her in this world or not.
Oh.
So you can just unexist her. Basically, if she exists, she will go on a murder spree, and she will hopefully be stopped.
Well, maybe...
How that happens, you can't really change the flow of events that will happen.
Maybe she can, with the memories that she'll have a murder spree of being very annoyed with me. And then she'll, like, I don't know, maybe the memories of her lost
she's gonna
love.
be pissed
Oh,
at
wait, no.
Lucky.
Lucky's gone.
Lucky
Fuck.
Derricles himself.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cruel.
I know.
Okay,
So that is what I was leading to. Pegasus, the one person she really connected with, has been Damocles. And Pegasus is someone who will remember that.
Well, Pegasus, I guess that's the reason why she's gonna go on a murder spree this time.
Well, at least
So
she
you
knows
let
that I
Pegasus
did it for myself.
live.
Yeah, she deserves.
There's tons of Luckies in this world. Find a new gambling addict, fucker.
So Pegasus pops up in this world. She does remember the old world. She remembers everything. Even the parts where she wasn't there for. Pegasus had been keeping a lot back from you guys, always racked with guilt and the sort of thought that you wouldn't accept her for being the god of destruction that she actually is.
Bro, we were fine with it. The
Should've
fuck?
told me.
We were fine.
And
She's
course.
just overreacting.
she learns of the death of Lucky at, from what she understands, the hands of Crash himself, forcing him to make that decision. Pegasus goes on one of the
Kinda
most
true.
destructive rampages ever seen before within the stage, as it takes quite a while to stop her. Many of the dimensions, some of them that you've already made, are absolutely wrecked during this. Most of hell has been destroyed, a lot of heaven, and just many chunks of dimensions are torn off. The world itself is a sort of chaotic landscape, as much of the magical energies are torn free as Pegasus tears reality apart in her rampage.
Well, guys,
Which eventually, Pegasus does stop realizing what she has done, and she once again falls into her cycles of self-loathing.
well, I mean, hey guys, at least upside, all the villains are like gonna have a very personal vendetta against me.
Quite literally.
Look at me go, boys. Fucking shit up, even without me around.
God, This is turned from hey, you think you have a great chance to like, oh god, this is not good.
Alright,
Oh,
alright,
man.
alright.
The Scrib Lords. They steal things.
I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't it Greyloss who made them?
They were always kind of beings. She's one of the kind of ones who made them more unified.
Ugh, I'll be right back.
Nah, they can relax. They can
And
chillax.
one of the more particular ones, Ophelia Green.
Yeah, she can just be a regular 30-year-old who cosplays as a high schooler.
All right.
Yeah.
So, of course, as Ophelia is back into the world, as the cycles repeat themselves as usual, she is once again grabbed by Hiraiko and suffers the same fate.
Damn it!
As Hiraiko is still around.
Well, that sucks. Alright.
Well, there's just another villain that wants to kill Grudge.
As they have more power. Speaking of bringing people back or not, Greyloss herself.
I thought I was really like she can have a time off. So,
Okay, so you do give her the time off.
yeah, she can.
She earned it.
I
She
feel like
earned a
I'm the
cycling
villain
day.
of this new setting anyway, so you know. I mean, I even have Skyko in me.
Indeed. So you do. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So she is left to rest after all of this time. There is a small unmarked gravestone on the outskirts of town with two unnamed graves, one with a star and one with a sun next to each other.
That's cute.
All right. What's another thing?
Another thing. Loser and useless.
Well, I mean, useless sadly has to be the monster who maybe will end up killing me at some point. So I don't know. Does loser not happy with the whole thing? I don't know.
Bro, she's literally a
Why not?
mind dead dummy for useless.
I mean, yeah, you talk to Loser. She's like, whatever. She doesn't care. But I mean, you know a lot about Loser. She's pretty fucked in the head.
Yeah.
It's called Stockholm syndrome.
You know what? Maybe Useless can find a different axe wielding guy to take her like problem on.
Oh my god. She's gonna kill you.
That is not the right answer here.
So
That's crazy,
Yeah,
considering
yeah.
they all remember everything.
Yep.
Because you made that a specific.
Yep, so useless on her own as she is sort of torn away from Loser. She is quite upset. She thought she had something with Crash. And now here he goes, tearing apart what little she got in this world. At the very least, her rock to support her through life. Even if it was done out of a place of toxicity, Useless relied on her quite a lot. And of course,
My girlfriend.
Useless,
I'm crying
useless,
about useless.
Useless just laughs to herself as she thinks that she's killed a Sui Reiko before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Loser on her own. She is back to her small village. She was a doctor before all of this. She tries to get back to her normal life. She doesn't do well for a bit. There's still a bit of murderous urges that were put into her, all things of her old life. But as she goes on with her life, she slowly, ever surely, becomes her old self once more. It takes her a while to heal from everything that's happened, but soon enough, she does become her old self once again. And Loser, for the first time in many cycles, smiles to herself.
Alright. Well, there we go. Alright, okay. I gotta salvage this somehow.
Not a total.
I
Paulus!
Ooh.
Paulus is quite a controversial figure.
Isn't Polus just a copy of Greyloss? If I leave Greyloss out, does she not become a thing?
Paulus is older.
Oh.
Bolus is a controversial figure.
Paulus is one of the first Greylosses, specifically.
Oh.
From the first cycle that she became a backstager.
Well, I can't leave her out because Finn's gonna not be happy about it. It's like the one thing he has.
Please.
But of course, if she does exist, she is always half script creature. And her very existence makes Scribs a reality.
Yeah.
You cannot have Paulus without Scribs.
Nah. We need a more diverse monster catalog for this new world. Goodbye, Polus.
Don't even fucking bother bringing me back. Then I don't want that shit. I don't. Nah. I'm out. I'm fucking out.
So Paulus is put to rest.
Wild.
Oh god. Paulus is put to rest, finally. She has one thought, that she is glad that she can no longer be the monster that she was. And she only hopes that the people that she helped along the way learn of the lesson she tried to teach them.
What
To be a fucking dictator.
people
Let's
taste
fucking go.
good?
Give me North Korea, bitch.
Alright. Okay. I think I can salvage Useless by making her worse at the same. There's no way this is gonna end well. But anyway,
Holy shit.
I can
don't-
make her
I don't want
worse!
her fixed. I want her worse.
alright. Once again, axe wielding guy. It's right there in front of me. I make another fragment of myself. The Crash that everyone liked. As a guy. As a normal human male. There you go.
So, normal human male,
it'll
Terry
be one of
Carson.
those, like Useless will
Tried to
be
get manipulated.
walking down in the dump somewhere, be very upset, and she'll see a guy who looks like a spitting image of Crash. She'll probably do untold horrors to this man, or maybe something good will happen because this is like all the good bits of who Crash was.
So, Crash, this is about one of the worst things you could have done to Useless. As she is born into this world, and purely she is driven by just her anger at this point of what the fuck has Crash done? What have they been fighting for that entire time? And she is furious. And then she meets Terry Carson. A splendid image of Crash, everything about him the same. Useless wants to hate him with the deepest part of her heart. Wants to make this boy suffer as much as she can.
Hi,
she
I'm
can just-
Terry Carson.
She can just never bring herself to do it fully. And this haunts her for much of her life at this point.
Well,
She tries to be friends with Terry eventually, but there's always just that back thought of her of how she always works towards killing you. Useless is someone that's smart. She eventually realizes what you did, why Terry Carson is a thing. And she hates you even more for it.
that's rough. Well,
I don't want her better. I want her worse.
But Useless of course, keeps Terry with her at all times. Always waiting for the day that she will finally get the strength to kill him.
Woo, guys.
That's even more twisted than
You
loser.
see, Roy, you should have fought harder. You the dumbest guy alive in Charm.
Man, those previous memories.
I love what you caused.
I bet the stage does too. All right. Okay.
What about strabismus?
What's an untouched gem that Crash's dumbass can ruin?
God, let me see.
You know what? Catacomb.
Catacat, does stage passes still exist in this world? Because if stage pass is down, then Catacat can't exist. Stage passes are made to facilitate backstage travel between dimensions. If you unexist stage passes, backstage will kind of be locked into this dimension.
Oh. Well, I mean, I kind of want Catacat to be alive. I guess she'll just be pressed. Oh, fuck. No, wait, no, this is terrible. I guess let's... Oh, man. She had, like, one of the worst lives ever. She got so
Yeah,
close
you really
to
should have
being
made
fucking-
everyone remember
Yeah,
things.
fucking
Why?
You know what? Let's go get. Maybe she'll learn something from this. She'll learn something from this. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go. Stage passes
go
exist.
gambling.
Maybe she'll learn something.
So what do you do? Does stage pass says he still exists?
Stage passes still exists. And Catacat still exists. This time She'll be once again the spirit of money.
So yes,
That she got fucking clowned on for what she did last time.
yes. Catacat, at this point, she does learn a lot of things from this. She really sits down and thinks to herself, and she kind of realizes people are greedy. She's greedy too. She sort of realized that, in the end, there are other ways to get money that does not involve pleasing people, as she so did before. And so she's going to try a different approach this time.
She's gonna mug people in alleys.
Catacat becomes a slightly darker version of herself, not really trusting anyone after the horrible thing she went through last cycle. She becomes a paranoid pile of coins, always listening to everyone with the coins in their pockets.
If only she remembered who did it.
I mean, that's kind of something.
So she's the NSA.
Yeah, she
Yes.
becomes more like
She
like
is
a cult.
now actually looking out for John Fargon.
Exactly. You'll never find them.
Alright.
What about the Polis crew? Doghead, Silverwolf, and Damien.
Oof. This is rough. Man, shit.
Damien would be dead because Polis no longer exists.
Oh, because he's a scrib.
No, he was saved by Polis.
Oh, that's rough.
So he dies. Doghead is actually, there are no scribs, so Doghead would not exist.
Oh.
You are taking
this
away
is-
everyone that I've ever fucking cared about. And don't even bother talking to Finn. The most you know is that Doghead, fucking Damien,
Well,
fucking
don't worry,
Polis
you'll
are not.
know. You'll know. Dean Hawk and Silverwolf are the two beings left. Do you keep Dean Hawk as a hawk?
Fucking
Okay,
kill me
well,
again.
to be fair, those two's whole purpose was to kill a girl who no longer exists, so I guess...
Yes, Silverwolf. Dean Hawk was just like a noble man.
Yeah.
I thought it was a hog.
He's-
Well, you know what? Dean Hawk's
Yeah.
last victory was realizing that the people he served were fucking insane. So I guess he can just have a life.
No, he never realized that.
Oh yeah, no. Finn went insane. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Finn went down the dark path.
He realized his friend went insane and he couldn't stand by
Okay.
it.
Okay, I've realized that I've kind of written myself into a corner here. God damn.
You've done that.
Oh, the Sureka position.
Alright, okay.
So glad I
Well,
didn't do this.
I guess, man. what do I
I'm
do?
surprised. I thought you guys were going to fight the stage.
If I won, I would have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured.
I was waiting until I was the last one personally. I was gonna
Alright.
rip down the curtains and fucking start firing.
Yeah, should have just shot him when we told you to. I would have backed you.
No, I was
Look,
not
You
fighting.
guys were so
Great.
close. You guys are so close to the good end.
I was
Hey, look.
not about to railroad Rory's decision.
I wanted Rory to fight harder for it.
Me
so-
too.
So in
That's
the
why I
end, Rory fucked it up.
That's why I stood there and watched.
Okay. I got this. Yeah, sure. They don't. Yeah. I'll let them be gone.
Holler.
Feels like it's too mean to bring them in without their
Sorry,
boss.
Finn.
So, the whole Polis crew
How many people
descends-
do you have?
descends into the void with Polis. As you do realize that without the words of their master, without the lives that she made them, they are too dependent on her. And this was Polis's one greatest fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to fucking exist, bro.
Maybe
But unfortunately, no matter how hard she tried to train them for it, when she was gone, the rest of them fell.
Maybe I can just turn you into another one of those people whose sole purpose in life is just to kill me, then.
Yes, because I'm gonna fucking catch up to a monk.
Oh, you will.
Anymore. I'll be like an ephemeral bird.
I'll bring it back real quick.
I mean, to be fair, I
A
have
flying speed, even worse. Now,
Oh my god.
the,
Can you
the
send me
roles,
a bird?
the roles of the post.
Oh.
Do the posts still? The posts are something that you can do. They spice up the world for you if you so wish them to. Of course, Damocles will always exist
Yeah.
as sort of an arbitrator and someone
like
to actually stop people.
I'll make them much more background because I feel like there's enough things that's gonna go down in this new world. I don't need them. I'm ruining the world myself here, okay?
Yeah, even them, I'll greatly agree with you that they don't really have to do much. So they're gonna tell you, don't worry.
Do even Michael look at me? It's like, bro.
Yeah, like Michael's like Eve comes back, like, oh boy, let's go again. I'm gonna fucking, and then like kind of looks at what's happened. It's like, oh, never mind, I don't have to do anything.
Holy shit, this guy's fucked.
Okay, well, look, guys. I don't know what you expect. Okay. All right. So yeah, they can take a vacation. They'll still exist, but they're like just chilling.
Yes.
All right.
And now for the endings of everyone else.
Oh god.
Rory Tantalum. What do you do with him?
Well, you know what?
Let's try again on that good ending, Rory.
You know what? Fuck it. Maybe we'll see. Maybe Rory is just like her. I'm bringing him back, and he's gonna remember everything that went down, and how this world's probably gonna go to shit too.
So
yeah. Rory will live as a ranger man.
Yeah, you had a chance.
He's Ranger Rory. He had a chance. I'll give him one more try.
Rory, you come back to life in this new world. Nothing has changed, as you've seen. But, of course, the world's not a frozen hellscape, which is nice. But, on your right wrist is attached to a chain is the book itself, now in your possession. As the star shall always have the author's last gift.
Oh my god. Are you gonna be like her, Rory? What do you choose to do?
Rory, what do you do? Is Rory gone?
Hold on, I think he's processing.
I thought
I've
he said he was
returned.
gonna go to
Oh no.
Oh, I did not hear. Fucking hell, sorry. Let me do that again. Sorry, I did not hear you went to piss.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Rory, Crash has brought you back to life in this new world.
Oh,
Oh.
And
that was a bad choice.
you wake up in your small huntsman cabin, as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And attached to your right wrist is a chain made of starlight with a book on the end of it.
You know what? I'm gonna put a note in that book that's gonna fall out when he looks at it in like awe. It's gonna.
I'm not looking at it.
No, it's gonna slip out. You're not gonna be able to not notice it, buddy. I'm God.
That's fine. It can fall on the
My
ground.
God, bro, you're gonna read.
No,
it.
I know what you did.
It opens up. It says, "Show me what you stand for."
Disharmony, you ready to cook?
And of course, Disharmony is already there, as he's been waiting for this. As he just says that he is glad that he chose you in the end. As one final failsafe. And Disharmony jumps on your shoulder. What do you stand for in this new world, Rory?
We're taking down the stage once and for all.
Oh yeah, baby.
You're taking down the stage. How far are you willing to go?
Yeah, are you gonna sit on the fence anymore, Rory, or have I pushed you off of it?
You know, I think that Crash has awakened some primal nature in me. I'm going to the very end. It doesn't matter if I need to destroy everything around me.
Oh yeah.
And now, and in the end, Rory, as Rory the Star walks out of his cabin, with Disharmony on his shoulder, a great alliance between two beings who wish to only see the fall of the world around them, as the disharmonious laughter will ring out across the world of two maddened souls.
Yeah. Finn, you know what? Can I summon Finn's soul? Hey, buddy. So
yes, you can sum it up, Finn.
yeah, Finn.
The Blessed Unknown, of course. Like, let's fucking go. This is
Alright.
awesome.
All right, I'm a bird now, Finn. Okay, we kind of missed that. I kind of fucked up, Finn. I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of fucked up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, bad news. Paul is gone. Your friends are gone. Do you want a chance at life, or do you want
That's
to
enough. That I've heard everything. Don't bother.
Loser's out there. She's happy. She's got a life free of useless.
Ooh. The
That's
Yowies would hit, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to realize. Yeah, man, Sui's are sure manipulative bastards.
Yep. Does Sui's conversations make more sense to you now?
It all comes together. God, who played me? Hey,
You
yeah,
played
Finn,
yourself.
what do you think? She's out there. She's like,
You could
she's
have
free
that
from useless.
adventure.
What do you want to? It's up to you. It's 100% up to you, Finn.
Hold on, give me a coin. Give me a coin right now.
Here.
Alright. I'm not gonna say which side's which. I have it in my head.
You should take.
Got it.
Oh,
Fine.
all right.
At
Well,
the condition that I am back to being alive, in a sense, not being a.
Do you have any particulars? Like, do you want what kind of character design you want to go for this time?
I mean, I'd like to stay the same, just not as a skeleton.
What about them? Do you want them? I point to the Blessed Unknown being the echoey shadow behind Finn's back. Do you still want them with you?
You know what? Finn's soul will like float over to them. And he'll look at the echoes and the Blessed Unknown. Do you genuinely, without the influence of the journey we've went through, do you genuinely want to stay by my side as my companions?
They all sit there, but the Blessed Unknown seems to actually have a thoughtful face for once, actually thinking for maybe the first time you've ever seen.
I will respect any decision all
Then,
of you have made, as I
Blessed
know
Unknown.
I haven't been the kindest. I've used you all to the fullest extent without taking into consideration of how you may feel at the end of it.
Tenebrae is also there, sort of bound to you, as they
But-
are.
We can take this as a chance to start a new leaf. After all, this is a new life we're living. I'd be more considerate and take into account everyone's well-being. If you decide to stay, but if you still don't, I will respect it and let you go off.
The Blessed Unknown asks you that, you're sort of been bound to them for forever, and the Blessed Unknown is surprised that you're giving her this decision. Why are you doing this?
Because I know what it's like to completely have your entire being attached to someone that may or may not want to be there anymore. So I'm giving you the choice of freedom to either go off on your own or to stay by my side as my loyal companions.
The Blessed Unknown will immediately nod and return to your side. As that's a good enough answer for me.
Alright, well, alright.
And Tenebrae, though, however, she still sits there. Her sword alight with flame. She is still a part of Finn, always technically.
I did not know. I forgot about that.
I
Mhm.
understand your resentment towards me, Tenebrae. Hence why I'm giving you this choice as well. I have not been kind to you the entire time you were attached to me, as I've used you to every advantage that I could without taking into consideration how you may feel about it. So
Tenebrae nods slowly and says, "You're a different person from back then." I judged you harshly then, and I judge you harshly now. And now, I find you worthy.
Oh.
And
I
Tenebrae
thank you.
will remain at your side.
Awesome. Oh, okay, okay. Well, all right, Fit. Just for like a little booster on you. Here's something that can help you, and I will give Finn some very nice hawk wings to remember his friend by. And you know what? A new silver sword. What else?
I think I'm not in need of any of those. I'm simply okay with the attire I had when I died.
Okay. You know what?
So you have 30 different other weapons. Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
give you this. I'll hand Finn a business card, I guess. If
Come
you
on,
take this
out
card
mine.
and you call the number that is on it, you get these sparkly things that will help you on your path.
So you basically got a free win card.
Yeah, well, not really. It's more like, look,
Your god's
Finn, like I
favorite.
said, I fucked up.
Finn, do you just walk away as he's trying to buy your friendship back?
I mean, I'm not. You know, Finn has grown. He's grown. You know, he's grown from absolutely hating Rory and all that, and he's just like, I guess as a last token of our friendship to remember you by, I will accept the
remember me
card.
by, remember your friends by. Just so they're always like it feels like they're a part of you.
Okay, crash. For once, slow down. Listen to me. People have made mistakes along the way of life, and I didn't expect you to become the Suireko, but it happened.
Neither did I.
So, I am aware of the fact that you were not at all prepared for this position. And in return, I basically have none of my old companions, but I'm not gonna hold it against you. You thought you did what you thought was best, and I'll give you that.
Okay, that's cool.
So don't stress about it. Honestly, we're still cool pals, and I'll take it at that.
All right.
Just as long as you stop calling me Jim. It's not Jim.
Well, yeah, but I'm God now, so don't worry. It's all coming back to me. You want me to permanence your name, like give you like Finn forever?
Okay, maybe we won't mess with permanence this early into the cycle. Probably we should keep the permanence more.
You're like for a
that.
split second, see Greyloss make like an X with her arms in the back.
And more
the
locked
black
up in the
voice.
sense that
Well-
we probably shouldn't be permanencing anything.
That's a fair point, Finn. You know what? I'll let you spawn back into the world. But hey, hold on to that card. If you need help, you can call me.
Finn will slip it in his in the breast pocket of his his vest, and he waves at his friend one last time with Tenebrae and the Blessed Unknown beside him.
Yeah.
And as you go off, do you go and find Loser in the New World?
I mean, I'll leave it to fate. If they meet, they'd
You know
meet.
what?
If
fact
they
that you're
don't,
going after it, I
then
like
they
that.
don't.
So
Finn
of
will
course-
just live a more peaceful life. A life that he never imagined he could ever get due to how his life had been. So, maybe he'll probably start by making his own cabin. It will probably suck ass, but you know what? He'll take the time to improve it over time and just kind of live in the hillside, just enjoying a peaceful life. Maybe he'll start a little cattle farm for sustainability and farming. He's just gonna have a peaceful life with Tenebrae and the Blessed Unknown. And
So-
if push comes to shove, obviously he'll fight. But
So yes, Finn, you do make your own quiet life, something you never expected to have. And somewheres within the void of uncreation, Polis is glad to know that at least one person she tried to help took in something from her.
Woo! That's dumb. That's dumb.
and
2 out of 8.
and Then, of course, Finn, one day you spend years, eventually you get used to your cabin. And one day, a well-dressed woman carrying some herbs walks past your cabin. Someone you've never really seen before, but she immediately catches your eye.
Oh. All right, now let's work on the other love interest before I get to all.
Oh, yeah, the Evolians, how are they doing?
Yeah, Crash, how are they doing?
Is there like a big thing that they have to be a part of outside of being the first layer of the gateway to the?
The whole shit show with ill always happens.
Oh, it just becomes Rory and the bows instead.
Pretty much, yes.
Now she's a
Rory makes 4 bows.
This truly is the worst timeline.
Oh my god, man. You were
I
guys
don't know
were
what you guys are talking about. Finn is now vibing.
We were
Alright,
so
alright, okay.
close, and then
You literally just had to fight the stage.
I'm so glad this happened though.
Okay,
Me too. Like, honestly, to me, this is a 50-50 of what happened. I have no idea.
Oh,
Sadly, we'll never listen to the battle music now.
At least I
I
have.
mean, you can
Alright.
still play it.
Okay, I'll play it just for...
Ominous. But okay.
Hey, you don't know if Rory will ever cook.
I would have soloed this stage.
It, of course, will take Rory many cycles to do this, but he's a star. He'll always remember.
Yeah, you'll remember the steps that Grillas had to make those 8 super cursed weapons.
You pretty much remember the book.
So, basically, Kingdom Evo will happen. Rory will get his bows if you let them exist.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
The bows which led to the creation of the Script Lords.
Oh, fuck, god.
It's okay, I don't need them. I'll do
I mean,
them.
if he wants to.
Okay. So the whole ill thing you said is just ill taking
hits,
over,
man.
right? Does the does the weapons thing have to happen, or is that up to if the new star follows the same path?
I mean, yeah, if the star follows the path, then all that happens.
Okay. So the
Oh,
only
I mean,
thing
I
is
will
that
out of
ill
spite.
takes over.
Yeah, Ill always takes over.
Okay, that's fine. We can just make it like
Evil is always evil.
Okay, I have it. I've got the plan. Alright. Obviously, they're both gonna remember. This time, it'll be like a willing departure, like maybe Fig will show up into the world and be like, I don't want to be a part of it. She'll leave and become this like cool wanderer.
Well, you can't exactly change what she's gonna do in the new world.
Oh.
You can change her emotions if you feel like it.
What? Nah.
Her about
I'll just
it.
I'll just let them remember, and maybe they can figure it out. But maybe give Fig that like maybe desire to just be like, maybe get out of Dodge before the new star forces her to make weapons again.
So, alright. So you do change Fig up a bit then. As, she comes into the new world, the Evolians and all. As the same sort of events happen, Fig wants to take the throne once more. She knows that Ill shouldn't. She knows that Ill still will, because Ill is an asshole. But, unfortunately, she knows what she did in the past, and she knows that it will come again once more. Fig goes into hiding, once again running away from Kingdom Evil.
Alright, easy. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright.
As Kingdom Evil stays essentially the same exact plotline.
Alright. I guess, yeah, it was kind of rude for me to just bring Rory back. So, I'll call Oliver. I didn't know I could do this.
I know I can add to it.
You're gone! You're literally gone!
You can do what you want.
Look, maybe you guys need
You have wish at will.
you guys
Does
can
not cost an action. Free action.
Free
you guys
action
can
wish.
let it sink in just a bit more, okay?
So, Ollie, you are brought before Crash, the bird.
Alright, Oliver. I take like the trade deal pose with my bird claws. Okay, Oliver. So, good news. Fig is still gonna be alive. I don't know where she is, but she's out there. I'm pretty sure the sisters, the magic sisters, are gonna be a little more extreme. Do you want anything in particular? Help you out?
I'm solely destined to be their pawn.
Oh, yeah, that thing. I guess. Do you want any cool stuff with it, though?
Got any rewards? for
All I
that?
is I do not remember my past life.
Okay, can I
Do
make
you want to
an-
be part of our
make an
rewards program?
Okay, how about... Alright, okay, so all you want is to not remember what happened?
Yes, I do not remember. Do not want to remember being so close to my goal in life. To have it ripped away.
That part. Okay, I can do that, I think. I'm just gonna,
I'd
like...
rather be blissfully unaware, just being
Which-
a pawn. for
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
go, like...
This is my
like,
fate.
ephemerally control the dimension to turn myself to be behind Oliver. And I'm just gonna give him a concussion. And make him forget what happened.
Black.
So,
amnesia.
yes. The memories will fade from Oliver. And you just throw him into the world.
Blissfully unaware to be the pawn that he is.
Okay, do you want any purpose to go with that pawn life, or like...
It's all Oliver's story. Just be a pawn. Be used by the twins and never achieve his goal.
I'm sure you'll get there, buddy.
He's a depressing character.
You got this,
It's
you got
literally in
this.
my lore, bro.
Yeah, it's literally written down.
It's fine. I'll
It's like a book.
I'll spawn I'll spawn Oliver somewhere in where he can
His 5 girls.
manifest some destiny.
Literally, Greyla's talked about it too. He's destined to have a horrible life.
Oh, right.
Multiple times.
Well, look, it's my...
Because Oliver basically ruins Fig's story if he's a part of her world. Basically
Which-
screws her over.
Oliver, as you are brought into the new world, you see a fluttering of stars in front of you, and you hear a chain snap inside of your mind.
Yippee.
As you do, you did fulfill Greyloss's task of not being so wanton in life, as you only used one wish from her.
To murder husband forever. He doesn't exist. Odd.
Yes. So, you immediately feel you are no longer shackled by the twins.
Odd.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That's something.
And,
Too
of
bad Oliver
course,
doesn't remember Fig. Teehee.
She remembers you.
indeed.
Oh my god, no.
And
Fuck.
Fig, who has been on the run, knowing what will happen, she goes to one person who she knows that she can trust in the new world. You hear a knock at your door. There's a strange woman there. And, as usual, you're smitten at first sight.
Oliver, my boy.
I'm
Cool.
sorry, Oliver. I'm doing the best I can.
Bro, she's gonna remember the note, and Oliver does not.
Yep.
The worst timeline.
And, of course, she sits down with you. She tries to talk to you about it.
Doesn't this
Everything.
just mean that I have something to use to my advantage to get the bows?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, bro, you
Yeah.
got some leverage now.
Oliver's a pawn in the schemes.
Yep.
Oh my! You know what? I'm spawning him in somewhere. Leviathan's Bane, big ass fuck off cannon. Asian
Pulling it at myself!
Leviathan's Bane is the mountain in Hades.
Yeah, he's gonna be somewhere.
Oh, I like, fuck this. I need a good one.
I'm turning Cerberus into a real fucking dog.
No.
Because
Now,
because of how the nature of things work, I guess he'll have to be a dog that can walk on water because the mountain's gonna be gone.
Yes.
But yeah, a real dog. And who else? Maurice. Maurice can have a happy life somewhere in the void. I don't care.
And the boy. Whoa.
Yeah, he can be one of the.
Well, without Paulus, Maurice does have quite a vibe, as he is no longer enslaved by Paulus,
Oh, well, there we
as
go.
she does not exist.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make Morse like. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop fucking stuff. I'm gonna...
I think Morse God.
Morris is the sun. Fuck it. I don't care.
No, Crash, it's okay. You cooked. You cooked.
I'm getting into the fuck it we ball phase of this god shit.
Now,
You made a
Of
great
course.
Sui.
of course, the final. One more ending for our players. Lucky, you died to Damocles.
Yep.
Yep.
Quite an unfortunate way to go. And you feel yourself within the deep void of the layer of uncreation. And you mull about for you don't know how long exactly. You don't have a body. You have nothing at all.
I got vibes, baby.
You are literally pure vibes.
The fact that he's still on that date.
Wait, is this how he
forever.
came to be the first time? Is this when Greyloss like fucking yoinked him?
Who knows?
And lucky as you are waiting in there. Sure enough, the absolute nothingness will shake with quite a lot of violence. You then hear a crack within reality itself, as there is a reason Pegasus stopped her rampage. She
Oh.
finally found
Oh
what
my
she was
God.
looking for.
She found you.
So
cute!
My shorty!
Hell yeah.
As you see
everyone
it,
but Rory gets a happy ending. Love that.
as you see the
I don't know what
radiant.
I get my perfect
Alright.
ending.
Yeah. Don't worry, Ed. You know what? I feel like I'm not really Crash anymore at this point. I kind of get it. So let's
get it.
wipe over that name with just like, you know what? I'm a bad guy. I know that. There's a lot of people in the world who see that. So let's go for a name that's really gonna put it out there that I'm the bad guy
Great
who
loss,
did
too.
George.
down. No. Here it is. It's evil, and it's longer than Greylock's name. Fuck her.
Sorry, that is so awesome. Greyloss looks undecided on creation, very disappointed in you.
Yeah, there it is. Evil
How long did it
Crash.
take you to come up
Oh
with that
my
one?
god. The crash hue.
And Crash, how does your life go as the Suireko?
Oh,
You
Not a pretty
no.
mega bag, bro.
look.
Omega cannot be bragged about
No,
back.
he can still have a saucy
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm basically
Cowboy
alone.
motherfucker
I'm
out
basically
there.
alone up here because I've decided to let the center up be there. I will just be up in that lonely tower, waiting for the one who'll bring me down. Because you know, I'll be that good and evil side of it. You know, to help people rise up and to knock them down when they're not good enough. I'll wait for if it's Rory.
Don't
if
worry,
it's
your time will
Twistlet,
come.
for whoever to bring
I mean,
to
doesn't
show
Crash
me
still
what they
exist?
got.
There's quite a fucking line right now. You might-
There's a big line. I want people
Real.
to show. I want them to show me what they got.
And Crash, you sit upon the top of your tower. You know that throughout you had a grasp at the true good ending, but it slipped through your claws. But you hope that in the end, the world you've created will become something good one day.
Yeah, that someone can. Maybe Rory
One-
can
one-
pull it off.
Oh, I'll whisper in your ear every now and again.
He's a freak like that.
You're gonna hear call,
Chill
motherfucker.
touch.
Fuck you.
He's got
And-
good range. He
Right-hearted.
can do it.
With that, the story comes to a close.
It starts all over again. But
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
every time.
The
I honestly,
cycles-
I prefer that to like to killing off like the fucking stage or whatever. That ends up being a lot better, I think.
My
I
shorty.
will say a cool ending. I do like it.
Wow. Yeah. Once again, I make the worst decision. Like
God.
the whole this happened in the first place was because when the last campaign ended, Tristan was like, "So what do you want? You're gonna do? I don't know. Oh, he'll fucking take her down and stab the shit out of that book.
Yep.
This is my fault again."
Oh, Crash. But good job, everyone. I liked that ending. It was very thing. Everyone got a good ending. I like Rory's ending too.
Yeah.
Calling up Disharmony was fucking awesome.
I feel like it was the only.
I remembered him, and I remembered how he yapped or whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, we're
Greylock
cooking.
was never gonna make it. Yeah.
Yep, it's like holy shit, that is awesome. It's like that Rory like oh I'll just do better than her, like just fucking awesome.
You know what? I'm glad because that's one thing that I got right. I want Rory to
Grow
try
a fucking
harder.
pear.
Yeah, Rory grows a pear, but like way too much of a pear.
Rory grows a pear.
Rory grows a pear, it's a tumor.
Rory really said she's the greatest in the room, but she ain't in this story right now.
Yeah, fucking.
Remember, like she's greater than all,
Less than.
but she ain't special.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So what's the lineup?
I feel
of
like
people
Greylock
who's
would be
waiting to
proud,
kill
though.
the Yusui?
Appeared a lot. I think there's like 6 people killed in one too.
Awesome.
Meanwhile,
It's okay.
Lucky vibes.
Lucky vibes. Pegasus gathers what little remains of him and carries
All of
it
the
with
people
her.
that they're chasing
Lucky
after you
gets
are
to
on my
have
hit list.
Lucky gets his
Extra dimensional
the best ending.
second once again.
Yep, always.
Sick, I
the
love
best
that.
ending.
Got the
Finn's
NPC
just
bone.
living his domestic life now.
I'm out here with
Yeah.
no responsibility and my shorty.
Hey, you know what? 3 out of 4.
Yeah, we
of
all
you
got
guys
our women
had
at
a
the
good
end.
romance ending. That works.
Exactly. But it's the end of the campaign. Does anyone
Oh.
have questions?
Holy
After
fuck,
that amazing
man.
campaign, on to Rory's shit show.
2 years,
It's not even
I
good at this
know.
point, it's just
Like I
wrong.
said, any lore questions at this point before
Yeah.
I fully what's up?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So who was the girl?
Rory dips.
Was it just like a random girl that just fucking walks past my house?
What girl?
Can you not? Are you?
Bro,
Obviously,
Are you dumb?
okay? Are you okay? It's loser.
I know.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was worried there for a
Oh my
second.
god!
That would have been awesome.
Holy shit! All right.
Who are you?
Troll us
You
one
were
last
born.
time. Holy.
God.
But,
Man,
yeah.
look at that domestic life with the wife. Happy. We
Literally.
don't have the old mob boss anymore, but you know what? Finn can't complain.
Rory's back.
Welcome
Bro, what the
back.
fuck happened to you?
I just left because, like, if
Oh.
I hear the lore,
Trying to be funny.
He cannot hear the lore.
He doesn't want
You
to
know
know.
what? I'm happy
know
with it too. The mysteries will just be part of
Yeah.
whatever the new world could be.
Can't wait
Yeah.
to hear how
You know
the
what?
Seiyu plays out.
As much as that like fucking campaign was fucking rough, especially towards the end, where it's just like, man, combat encounter after combat encounter. I get it. I get
The
why
boss
it happened.
rush, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But
But,
I
yeah.
get it. Like, I'm not like upset about it, but you know, it's just like that campaign was rough.
I would have
Man,
know.
I was like, there's been times where it's just like, where do I just let myself die? And I just drop off of this fucking campaign.
Yeah, the long march was a painful time.
Yeah, it's
But-
just like,
I mean, I guys keep after like, what the fuck you guys even talk to? Everyone's dead.
like I had like genuine talks with like I've had like genuine talks with some of my friends being like, how do I just get out of this fucking campaign? And it's just like, you know, every time I'm just like, fuck, no, I can't just drop out. It's like, yes, as much. I mean, I was planning on dropping out probably like when Finn's arc was done. I was like, okay, he's happy, that's fine.
Free him.
But no, I mean, I'd say,
Like we would have read the Kim Jong Un arc.
yeah, the Kim
Real.
Jong Un arc. I was like, man, I'm committed now. I actually have to. do this.
The way it's for you to be like, all right, Finn, you have a choice. What do you do?
I know that was terrifying. I did not expect Finn to become a dictator.
I didn't either until it was just like, well, fuck, I dug myself a fucking massive hole right now, so you know what
That's
I'm
how I
doing?
feel.
Fuck it, we ball. I pulled the crash where it's like, you know what? I fucked up there, but you know what? We're gonna just keep going with it. 'cause
Just keep
fuck.
going.
Fuck!
I just love Crash and Larry just says like, "Fuck," they remember.
Wait, no, they remember.
Yeah, no, this will be fun.
Literally
Shit,
says
I know.
they remember.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, every
Me-
time I get
Me,
to
what I know.
what do I do
Yeah.
here? Oh shit!
Oh shit! They fucking remember.
Yep.
But no, you know what?
Well-
I'd give this campaign an 8 out of 10. It was actually.
I think at this point, that
Thank
at
you
the
a
end,
lot.
I really have turned the New Star to be the real protagonist, and Crash is the final boss.
I know.
I am
Crash
not
literally
fighting
made
Crash.
himself
I
the
do
villain.
not care if I have Sentinel and you can't fucking get away from me. I do not want to fight
I
you with
will.
your 100 fucking key
No.
points.
No, yeah, just God Crash, like 100 key point. I love Sui Crash, filled with leukemia.
Sui Crash, a coughing bird who's just like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
But yeah, like I said, that ending was like 50-50 on like what you guys did there. I was so excited when someone said, "Oh, shoot them." I'm like, they're gonna do it.
But hey, you know what?
Rory,
Yeah.
I wanted him to. I genuinely wanted him to.
Rory was so close.
He was.
Just
If Devin,
I am just very glad that
I'm
Rory didn't
genuinely
get to
glad
be
that I
here.
didn't.
Every time you were like, oh yeah, but you know,
I was trying to edge him towards, and I was like, "Go, Devin, kill them,
Every-
fight them. Start
every
it, do
every
it."
time Devin went to like, oh, but we could have like both. It was like, no, we can't have both.
God, I was trying
I
so hard
know.
to piss him off.
I know.
Yeah.
Egging him on to it.
I could see that. That was perfect.
Come on,
Like, like I said, the ending you made is the ending you get.
Yeah.
that's
Anyways, it's
I am sad. I could not do my original thing where I was going to do it. Everyone is here against the stage.
700.
But also,
units.
before I go, I do want to say a quick thank you for Tristan for letting us be a part of his fun world that he made.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
I am very
Yeah.
glad to be part of your fanfic, bro.
Hey,
Very
I mean,
nice
hey,
experience.
This one was a lot more
Let me
beautiful.
know when you publish it in AO3. I will be the first person to fucking
Real. Sitting
Thank
there
you.
looking at them tabs.
Bro, how many
I'm an
tags do you
AO3
think?
stalker, bro.
Yeah, how many tags do you think this entire campaign would be if you write it? In
Just
like,
one.
Bro.
Dead dove, do not
Dead
use.
Yeah, this is just Dead Dove, bro.
Yeah.
a dove?
That's all you need.
and angst.
Dead dove,
Yeah.
eggs, smut.
But no.
You need- nah,
Smut,
what you
smut
need-
non-NSFW.
Nah, the only tag you need is the please sign the consent form first.
Exactly. Well, that's Dead Dove.
It's just the link to the consent.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the tag, just the link. Then
Yeah.
you start reading it.
Yeah, this.
Bad guy every time we do the setting, Tristan.
You're just.
Technically, we did 3 tries because the first time was Zelka. That was like, oh yeah, I'm evil. I'm gonna ruin everything, and I kind of did. And then Isakaku is like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's ball.
Let's stab the book.
What could go
Well,
wrong?
I guess the ball
How
is
could
now
you
in
let me
Rory's
get away
court.
with it?
Oh, God's court.
Anyways, I will now be going to bed because fuck,
Because it was so
I
close.
work
I
in the
wanted-
morning and I don't want to be a dead
But I did
zombie.
want-
So
wanted him to try hard.
peace out.
Understand.